Hi friends, this is Srinivasulu, branch of CSC, Ashankara Institute of Science and Technology, Gudu. This is my third year second sem Tech presentation video. Tech presentation web technology video. In this video we can explain that what is web technology and uses of web technology. Web technology. Introduction to web technology. Internet. It is a network of networks connected and communicating using TCP transfer control protocol, IP internet protocol communication protocol. Computer networks. The computer networks are connected to each other, one, one computer to another. Brief history of Internet. 1968, DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, contracts with BB and Bolt, Beranek and Newman to create ARP-ANET. 1970, first 5 nodes, UCLA, Stanford, UL Santa Barbara, U of Utah and BBN. 1974, TCP specification by Windsurf. 1984, on January 1st, the Internet with its 1000 hertz converted to using TCP IP for its messaging. Internet extranets. Intranet, a private network contained within an organization or business used to share information and resources among coworkers. Extranet, a privacy network that securely shares part of an organization's information or operations with external partners. Ex- Intranet, extranets, and intranet. Internet, extranet, and intranet. The world, suppliers and partners, the company, suppliers and partners, the world. Source adapted from a Charlie Ella at 2003. Intranet, extranets. The the senders will connect to the internet and extra data actors firewalls, internet data center, internet, remote internet, internal user connections through VPN or RIAS. Internet and web application development. Components of web. Web page and website, web browsers and web servers, uniform resource locator URL, HTML, HTTP, Internet Protocol. Web page versus website. A web page is a part of complete website, is a document or information resource that is suitable for the World Wide Web and it can be accessed through a web browser. Websites can consist of few web pages or many hundreds of web pages. Web browser, it is a software. It lets you visit web pages and use web applications. We will visit the web pages to use the web applications like Chrome, WhatsApp, Facebook and so on etc. Types: Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Netscape Navigator, Google Chrome, Opera and extra. Web servers. The term web server can refer to either the hardware computer or the software computer application. Hardware is the computer and the software is the computer application that helps to deliver web content that can be accessed through the internet. The web server hosts pages, programs, and multimedia files and serves them using HTTP, a protocol designed to send files to web browsers and other protocols. Accessing a website. Client computer, web browser, internet connection, server computer, web server, database server. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a coding language using to create hypertext hypermedia documents known as web pages. Hypertext documents are documents that can contain links to other hypertext documents. See the picture. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, provides a standard for web browsers and servers to communicate. Set of rules for transferring files, text, graphic images, sound, video, and other multimedia files on the World Wide Web. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, Protocol for HTML retrieve and other documents from website through the internet. HTTP is based on the request response communication model. Client send a request, server sends a response. Client server, server, client. Client send a client to send a request from server and server response from a client. Client server computing. Client server processing with request response cycle. Client program, server program. Request message from client to server, response message from server to client. Client PC, file server. Web enabling application. Client is browser server program. HTTP request message to send the client is browser to server program. HTTP response message is received from client is browser from server program. Client PC email server web enabling applications. Form of client server processing that uses browser as clients. Internet protocols. What is a protocol? A set of rules governing the exchange of data between two or more hosts. The Internet Protocol IP is the method or protocol by which data is sent from the one computer to another on the Internet. Internet Protocol address IP address. It is usually numerical label assigned to each device participating in a computer network that uses the Internet Protocol for communication. IP address 32-bit number in IPv4 IPv4 written as 4 dot separated bytes. Example 212.138.86.31 www.uoh.edu.sa. Transmission Control Protocol TCP. TCP enables two hosts to establish a connection and exchange streams of data. Provides guarantee that packets delivering provide two-way full duplex communication. TCP Transfer Control Protocol. Source to destination. Establish connection. Can I talk to you? Okay. I can talk you. Okay. Okay. Send packet with acknowledge source. Here is your packet. Got it. Respond packet if no or delayed acknowledgement. Here is the packet. Here is the recent packet. Got it. Destination. The communication between the source and destination in this purpose. Uniform Resource Locator. URL is a standard way to specify the location of a resource. URLs are used unique address of internet resources. A URL is divided into four parts: transfer protocol, server name, directory path, file name. General URL syntax. Scheme dependent information. Scheme examples: HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol, FTP File Transfer Protocol, News Protocol. Scheme server name, path, file name. Example: HTTP hash www.uh.edu.sa.a.kheder/swe 444.html. Transfer protocol. Server name, directory path, file name. Domain name server DNS. DNS is the phone book for the internet. Map between host names and IP addresses. Host names label separated by dots. Example www.example.org. Final label is top level domain. Generic .com, .org, etc. Country code .us, .sa, .eg, etc. http://en/wikipedia.org/wiki/list of internet top level domains. Types of websites. Static. It contains a fixed amount of pages and the information is presented in HTML. Dynamic. The content changes every time the page loads. This change in content will directly be released to the latest update information present on the database. Accessing static web pages. Static. The content does not change unless they are edited. Web pages, text files, and other need files. Example, images are stored as files as the web server and are retrieved as needed in response to HTTP requests. Client to server, browser, HTTP request, HTTP response, web server, HTML. Types of websites based on content, information, search engines, educational forums, company, online shops, and etc. The World Wide Web (WWW). The World Wide Web consists of all public websites connected to the Internet worldwide. The web consists of the distinct technology Hypertext Markup Language (HTML), Hypertext Transfer Protocol (HTTP), Uniform Resource Locator (URLs). Difference between Internet and Web. World Wide Web is multimedia portion of the Internet. Images, videos, sound, animation, etc. Technology. The web is a portion of the Internet that contains web servers and websites. Client caching. A caching is a local company of information gets the some other source. Client caching. Browser to web server. HTTP request for image. HTTP response containing the image. Store image. Client to server. Client caching. This client to server. Browser, I need that image again. HTTP request for the image. HTTP response contain the image. Client caching or this client to server. Browser, I need that image again. Get image. Web server. This is the client caching. Client caching. Cache advantages much faster than HTTP request response, less network traffic, less load on server. Cache disadvantages. Cached copy of resource may be invalid, inconsistent with remote version. Secure servers. Since HTTP messages typically travel over a public network, private information such as credit card numbers should be encrypted to prevent eavesdropping. HTTPS URL schemes tells browser to use encryption. Common encryption standards: secure socket layer SSL, transport layer security TLS. Secure servers. These the HTTP requests, HTTP response, and HTTP requests and web server responses and etc. Uses of internet: online booking orders, cashless transaction, education, online banking, trading, research, electronic mail, job search, social networking, collaboration, entertainment, e-commerce, files transfer, navigation, advertising, and real-time updates. Features of internet: intelligence, connectivity, sense, expensing, energy, and safety. And thank you to all giving this great opportunity for me, and thanks.